In 1990, Michael Crichton's most famous novel, Jurassic Park, was published. Flash forward a few years, and Jurassic Park, the motion picture, is exploding Hollywood box offices, and people everywhere are shocked by the idea of a dinosaur park. Now, in 2015, Jurassic World seems ever more realistic as the science that founded the Jurassic Park series plotline is becoming a reality, and the field is called De Extinction. De-extinction is made possible through somatic cell nuclear transfer, the same process that created Dolly the sheep. Although dinosaurs are out of the question, candidate species for de-extinction include thylacines, passenger pigeons, woolly mammoths, gastric brooding frogs, and Pyrenean ibexes. In fact, in 2003, a group of Spanish biologists and genetic engineers were able to successfully create a Pyrenean ibex, a few years after their extinction in the Spanish mountain ranges. However, the kid born died after a few minutes, and there is debate over whether the experiment should be considered successful or not since it was not published until 2009. De-extinction became well known in 2013 when the TEDx De-extinction event was held in Washington, D.C., coinciding with the National Geographic cover featuring the same science. At the conference, the possibility of de-extinction was discussed as well as the morality and scientific consequences of it. However, many concluded that de-extinction is no longer an impossibility. De-extinction efforts should not be supported, especially by government funding, as they are harmful to current conservation efforts and morally irresponsible. As with any genetic experiment, there is an endless debate over whether or not we, as humans, can be responsible for genetic manipulation. Specifically referring to de-extinction, the biologists and geneticists discussing the field do not consider animal welfare as much as they should. For example, Dolly the sheep, a product of somatic cell nuclear transfer, lived with constant pain, as she suffered from severe arthritis and was put down at half of the normal sheep's lifespan. Also, to birth Dolly, over a dozen mother sheep were pregnated, and only one went to full term, becoming Dolly. In a piece Ben Mintier, the Arizona Zoological Society endowed chair, wrote for Nature magazine, he argues that because de-extinction is a celebration and justification of human creation, power, and control of nature in the engineering age, that those who create will then believe they can also destroy species or alter, which is dangerously close to potentially destroying or changing the animal kingdom to fit man's needs. Resurrectionists, or proponents of de-extinction, such as Stuart Brand, argue that these species would equate to their extinct ancestors, but as Mintier also pointed out in the same article, de-extinction proponents too casually and uncritically equate the engineered doppelgangers with the vanished species. These reintroduced species are not the original, and recreating our version of an animal does not make up for the animal's extinction. Plus, de-extinction is incredibly expensive right now. To bring back one viable population of passenger pigeons could cost the same as all the money directed to conservation at this moment. And redirecting these funds to bring back one species is irresponsible, since thousands of others could die in the meantime. Scientific American published an article that stated, according to a 2012 report from the International Union for Conservation of Nature, some 20,000 species are currently in grave danger of going extinct. This event has been named the sixth mass extinction, similar to that of the dinosaurs, and de-extinction efforts would distract politicians from this problem and allow this to happen. Overall, de-extinction should not be supported for a variety of reasons. We should respect the animal kingdom and attempt to save living endangered animals before they have to be de-extincted in order to exist on this planet.